So guys, I have some rather really good hypothesizations or good news perhaps, and maybe some unfortunate ones. But here's how we're gonna get down with this. So I'm really pumped for this. I hope that I'm correct about this. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Um, Neither that whatever I'm saying is gonna be should be influenced or should make you influenced to go and make any investments or influenced on anything. Again, this is all for entertainment purposes. But this video um, is the fact check of all fact checks, and this is probably the video that all the community is possibly wanting or should listen or hear anything about. So I'm gonna show you now, and I'm gonna tell you what I predict, and we're gonna fact check soon. So what this video is about, I told you that I will come back later on in the day for you, and this was very quick, and tell you what happened with the SEC implementation. So I went on the federal register, so you can go to sec.gov, proposed rules registration, and you can go and see that all the things that they were talking about implementing today in the in the meeting, that has been proposed and has been registered on the registry. But here's where the cool part is. If you check on the bottom, it says the fact sheet. Click on the fact sheet and see all, like, what that whole thing is saying. The most important part is it says if the rules were to be adopted, they will be implemented by March 31st. Now, here's the bad news. I'll start with that so I can save the best for last. The bad news is, I think from now until March 31st, we're going to be going through the same crap that we've been going through, the last year and a half. But how did I predict all that was going to go down? In fact, I don't like to do no date calls and saying that, oh, that on that date, that's when the squeeze happens. But rest assured that I think that squeeze will be right after March. It'll be sometime possibly in April. Why do I say this? Because I go and follow the options chain and the news, and so I searched and looked at that, seeing that it was implemented by March 31st. Now, go onto your AMC on the on your trading platform. Look at the options chain. You'll see that from now until March 31st, the last trade options trading will be March 25th. And then look at the in the money and out of the money strike prices. When you see the out of the money strike prices by March 25th, that last out of the money or the highest out of the money strike price will be $32, up to $32. If you go to after that, like, remember now, what the SEC is saying it will implement by March 31st. So until March 31st is up to 30, until March 25th is up, the options chain is up to $32. Now go look after that. You're going to see that the very next options cycle will be for April, and then the next one is in May, and then after that it's June, and then July. In April, the highest strike price is going to go literally double, from 32 back in March 25th, and in April it goes all the way up to $60. So is in May, so is in June, and then in July it's all the way up to $145. Then if you look in after that, I think it's August or September, it drops all the way back down to 30. So this makes me really pumped because I've used this trading strategy personally, so like throughout my trading time. So again, I'm not influencing you to go and make decisions based on that, this is just, again, talks for me in general, and I'm not telling you to go and start doing options, especially if you don't know anything about them or if you don't know much. But it's because the scary part about options is that you get to lose everything if if your contracts don't expire and the money on the expiration date. So the best part here is, again, how does this apply to you? Is if my theory of what I'm saying checks out, I'm able to time it for you. So if you have AMC, obviously, positions or stocks, or even the other meme stocks, then you can this theory that I'm applying here will give you a better vision on the timing of how this will go, so that way your expectations are not like, okay, this next week something is going to happen, or the week after, or whatever. So again, I anticipate it to happen, fairly, not anytime before April, but I don't think it will go past anytime past July. So if that checks out, we will fact check me when that time comes back on. But if it doesn't, it is what it is. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, neither am an influencer, just entertainment only. Fact check me when that time comes. Yeah, guys, I'm really pumped, because again, this is my personal way of how I gauge things. One of the ways, and I don't have to overcomplicate things. I don't have to go and look at the trading technical analysis on the chart or whatever, because lower lows and high and lower highs, or higher highs and higher lows, and all that stuff. I'll do all that. I'll explain all that once we get new IEX implementation system, when that system is across all trading platforms, not just one market, the Boston market. So yes, guys, much love. AB Investments is back with you. Please subscribe, like the channel, share it with everyone, and see if this comes to fruition. Again, the only guy who's saying this, and the only guy who's predicting this right now. Let's see if it comes to fruition. I hope so. Much love.